Hey everyone, are you having a hard time right now? A time of loss, or feeling hopeless, or a feeling like you just want to give up? Well, David felt the same way in Psalm chapter 30, verses 6 and 7. It says, "When I was prosperous, I said, nothing can stop me now. Your favor, O Lord, made me as secure as a mountain. Then you turned away from me, and I was shattered." The psalmist is saying here he lost something because of his pride, which ultimately led to his downfall. Whether you're feeling hopeless and lost because of sin, or you're just going through a really rough time, we all can take something from David here. David cried out to God. It says in verse 8, "I cried out to you, O Lord. I begged the Lord for mercy, saying," like David, we all should go to God, most of all because he's caring about us. And when we are in loss, he is there to be a shoulder to lean on. Psalms 145, verse 8 and 9 says, "The Lord is merciful and compassionate, slow to anger, and filled with unfailing love. The Lord is good to everyone. He showers compassion over all his creation." Here it shows God's character, that he is compassionate, meaning he is understanding of what you're going through. It also says he's slow to anger, meaning he gives us chances to get back up and to keep going. It also says that he's merciful, meaning that he withholds judgment we so rightfully deserve. But furthermore, if that doesn't convince you, in Hebrews, it says, "This high priest of ours understands our weakness, for he faced all of the same things we do, yet he did not sin. So let us come boldly to the throne of our gracious God. For there we receive mercy, and we will find grace to help us when we need it the most." These verses are saying, come to God, come to him, because he understands everything you're going through. Not because he's somewhere far away looking down on us, but because he went through the same testing that we do. So he perfectly understands how we feel. But to add to that, he can restore what you lost. In verse 2 of this Psalms, it says, "O Lord, my God, I cried out to you, and you restored my health. You brought me up from the grave, O Lord. You kept me from falling into the pit of death." When I think of this, I think of the feeding of the 5,000. How it must have felt for the ones who had to give the fishes and loaves to the Lord. At the beginning of verse 18, it says, "He told them, bring them to me." Him taking their only rations, not knowing what he's going to do with them, they trusted him and they gave it to him. But look what it says at the end of verse 20. They all ate and were satisfied, and the disciples picked up 12 baskets of broken pieces that were left over. Not only were they all satisfied, but they also had an abundance. So, wherever you are feeling hopeless, rather because of sin or your situation, put your hope in the Lord because he cares for you and is understanding of your situation and your needs. So be encouraged in that. I also want to encourage you that weeping may endure for the night, but a shout of joy comes in the morning.